Well, you've made it. It is Christmas Eve. Everything is a hustle and bustle, and you're wrapping presents and hopefully spending time with family and friends, getting ready for the big day. I thought today would be a really good time to slow down, just appreciate and remember the things that we're grateful for, things that have come into our life, maybe things we've let go of over the past year that weren't really serving us anymore. So today I just wanted to take you through just a short, relaxing yoga series in order just to set your mind straight, maybe focus in on yourself for 5 to 10 minutes before you have to show up for everybody else. And I also want to thank all my participants who have been with me over the last year, and several. I'm grateful to each and every one of you that you've allowed me to share in this journey, this experience with you. For that, I will be forever grateful. Even when I have clients that leave and do other things, I always try to keep in contact and just see where their life is taking them. So again, just take a little bit of time for yourself. Maybe start by just closing your eyes, finding a quiet space. Maybe find the quiet space first, and then we'll get into a seated position. And everyone breathes at a different pace, so I just ask you to take about 10 deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, or in through your mouth, out through your mouth, whatever feels good right in this moment. December 24th, Christmas Eve, 2014. Every time you release a breath, I just want you to think about letting your shoulders relax down a little bit. I just want you to bring your hands up into the air, interlace your fingers, and let's take it over to the right side. Now, if that's a little bit too much for you, you can also bring your hand down onto your mat or onto the floor and get a little bit of extra distance. Now we're going to come up again, nice and tall, and then come over to the other side, depending on if you are with one arm or two. Good. And from here, I just want you to gently make your way onto your hands and knees. Make sure that your back is flat. You're going to begin by just stretching that upper back and letting your chin come down towards your chest. And then this time letting your tummy drop, and your gaze is going to go forward. Now remember, you can stay in these poses and these positions much longer. I would just suggest having your computer close by, or your phone, or however you're seeing this video today. And right here, maybe pausing it and going through another 10 breaths in this position. And once you're ready to rejoin, I'm going to ask you to come with your hands just as far away as your mat, and your knees are going to be hip-width apart, toes together, and I want you to come into a very large child's pose. So I want you to activate your fingertips through your mat, let your head come down. Keep your head down. I'm going to continue speaking, but I want you to keep your head down. There's nothing to see. I'll let you know when we change this pose. A lot of the times when I'm in my classes, I ask people to just drop everything that's worrying them, pestering them, causing them stress. Just leave it in your mat. So right now, hopefully you're full of joy and love and gratitude, and the stress is already non-existent. But if you're starting to feel a little bit, just try to leave it here in your mat, so that when you go back to your family and your friends, you can give more of yourself. So just a nice child's pose. Again, at any time, if you want to hold this longer, you can pause, or we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to bring our knees in so our feet are hip-width apart, and we're going to come up into a downward facing dog. Now this might be, you might be tight in your body from the last couple days, so I want you to just take a little bit of movement, coming forward and back, and then just pedaling out your heels right and left and right, gently pressing your chest towards your thighs just a little bit more, and then gently coming back onto your knees, and then into that child's pose again. come again, onto all fours. Plug those toes in, hips come up, heels come down. I want you to stay in this position as long as you feel comfortable, as long as it feels good. Stretching out again, chest comes towards your thighs. Then you're going to bring your knees down, and you're going to come back into that child's pose. Now, because we all know that I can't tape too long, I would like you to pause right now, and I'd like you to do that 5 to 10 times on your own breath. When you've completed that, slowly, there's no hurry here. We're not trying to win a race. We're not trying to get done fast. Just go with your breath. When you're done, come back, unpause me, and we'll be ready to go again. After you've unpaused me, we're just going to come forward. We're going to bring our fingertips right beside our chest. We're gently going to come up. I want you to think about looking just a little bit in front of you, not looking up, just a little bit in front of you, using your back muscles, keeping your feet on the ground. Stretch that out and release.